I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
No shot offered.
I thought about having a dabble there.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Kohli, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Hasnain coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Needs a dot ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
On the drive, the bowling's too good though. Great line and length, beats the edge.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on. They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yep. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
End of another disappointing over. Pepper has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Everyone's gone up.
Right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses. How did that not hit?
An excellent slower ball. The pace, or rather lack of it, goes straight through.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
More coming in, but we'll be starting from the non-strikers end.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
He's got their tail up.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Moore taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Yes. Moore gets off the mark.
Akram finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Coley has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edged, unplayable.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There'll be runs here.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call, a horrible throw to the wrong end.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Wheatska, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Shot. Should be runs here. Bretsky ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Power and precision in that shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Straight to the fielder. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
No. Terrible shot.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off now. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Through the shot early, ball past his bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Oh, that's just too full. Coley makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That made him fall.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Hasnain coming back into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
Start the over.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, ready to face up.
Kicked away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Mirza, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop. The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. He wants to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's out. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.